Hey guys, so today I wanted to show you where I live. I have an apartment here in Kuta on Bali, and I wanted to show you what it looked like inside because for $380 a month, this is what you get. You get a pretty good quality apartment for relatively less than what it costs to rent a bedroom usually in the United States. I have a full kitchen except for I don't have an oven, but I have a cooktop, and then the gas is right there, and that doesn't need to be refilled very often. I've lived here 2 months. I haven't cooked very much, but I haven't needed to ever refill it. This is where I store all my sauces and stuff. Since we don't really have cupboards, I store it down there. There's a dish drying rack. There's a sink. There's a refrigerator. The refrigerator comes with units. I had to buy the rice cooker, but the rice cooker was only $26 for 2 liters. So that was a pretty good deal. You can cook a lot of different meals in rice cookers, so that's why I bought it. It was a really hard decision because I can get a whole meal here for about $1.26 USD, US dollar. That's about 20,000 rupiah right now, and that will fill you up. And it's egg, rice, chicken. So it's gonna probably be more expensive for me to cook at home, but I get hungry at midnight, so I had to do something. So this is what my kitchen looks like. I have two shelves, and these shelves are floating. And the management firm told me I could store a lot of stuff on it because it's brick behind there, and there's rebar that goes into the shelf from the brick, so they're pretty sturdy. Plus they're solid wood, they're not hollow inside. All this came with the unit, except for like the wok and the dish drying rack came with units. It's all included. The electric kettle I got for 155,000. That's a good deal too, because it heats water in like 2 minutes, super easy. I have my peanut butter in case I get hungry at night. Coffee, that's a necessity for what I do. Tea, and then they include these jars too. So I just put the cappuccino packets and the sugar and everything. I bought that pan to cook noodles in, and this wok was a really good deal too. This wok was only like $4.40 USD, and it's a good quality wok. It's not a aluminum crappy one. So I have a bag of rice there that I cook with my my rice cooker. I just have a cup in there and I just scoop it out. It's super easy. I haven't really been able to fill up the shelving unit because I just don't have too much to really unpack. I mostly brought clothes and electronics, and those are in my room. So continuing our tour, I have a couch and a coffee table and a rug. That plant is fake, but it was included by the management firm to liven it up in here, I guess. I have a cubby hole, and in that cubby hole I have a plastic box with like sorting squares in there, and I carry this with me wherever I go. It has all my electronics, anything I should need. It's basically all in there, and I can pack that in my suitcase, my duffel bag, and just leave whenever I want. But I have a sewing kit. What else do I have in there? I have an external SSD, 1 terabyte to put videos on. I have spare SD cards, spare earphones, jump drive, screwdrivers for Apple repair, cord, things to keep cords together, medical tape. This is really good because this is super cheap, and it works better than a Band-Aid in my opinion. I have a sewing kit should I have to ever sew anything. Actually, I have a shirt I need to sew. I have Band-Aids, never use them. Gauze, never use it. I have extra mice. I have a external to USB network adapter, and this is really good if you need to upload videos and the Wi-Fi kind of stinks. The Wi-Fi here is not super great because the building is built with very heavy-duty concrete and brick, and then it's plastered on top of that. So the Wi-Fi signals don't go very far here, so this is handy to have sometimes. I can plug directly into the building's Ethernet and upload videos at full speed. I have a, it's to connect, it's a SATA adapter. It's to connect my external SSD up to my MacBook through USB 3.0, so it's very, very fast. I have another jump drive in there, and some other miscellaneous stuff, plus I'll add to this. This medical tape that I showed you, whenever I have a SIM card, I will sometimes tape a SIM card to here. This is a micro SD card now, but I can just whip out some tape and just tape it to the top so I know it's there. So these things are super handy and they're super cheap. I got this at Harbor Freight in San Diego. I'm gonna put it down here. But the TV, I have a TV as well, and it's about a 32-inch TV. It's really good. It has IPTV, so Internet Protocol TV. Basically, it streams it from the cable provider directly to my apartment through coax cable. So I don't have a huge cable box. I have a very, very small cable box, and it was all mounted for me behind the TV. So everything is very, very clean. We have recessed lighting too at the top. So I have about 3 of these in here, and it's nice because they work really, really good. So that's my kitchen. Like I said, I have a refrigerator, a mirror, a giant mirror so I can look at myself before I go out. I have my rice cooker, but that will also cook soups. Now the door looks a little funky, doesn't it? And the reason for that is that there's no air conditioning out here. There's a spot for it, but it's just not out here. You don't really need it here. I've been living without air conditioning for like 3 weeks now. And I have that little fan over there, and let me tell you, it works just as good. The way this apartment is designed is that people can't see through the bottom slots. But it allows air to pass from the hallway. And in the hallway, there's windows that vent out the hallway. And then there's also the same on the other side. So there's a cross breeze in the hallway. And then it enters your apartment and goes through your apartment. And then there's slots in the wall there. And the air passes right through. And it works really good. And plus I can open the window. It makes it work much better. So here's my bedroom. And that's the bed. It came all furnished when I got my apartment. So literally everything you see came with the apartment in this bedroom that I'm going to show you, including the floor mats. So there's 2 little lights. What I like is the floating storage next to the bed on both sides, so I can put my iPad or my laptop in there at night if I want. There's plugs on both sides. It's super clean, so I can, it doesn't touch the floor, so I can mop under it. I actually don't mop my own apartment. Housekeeping is included for $380 a month. So they come twice a month, and there's 3 people in here cleaning the apartment. They clean it from top to bottom. They Windex all your windows. They clean basically everything. In here, I have, let me see if I can get this, there you go. So I have a little desk that floats, and it's really hard, like I said in my last videos, to find a desk here in Southeast Asia that isn't like decorative and is more for functional use. This one works perfectly for me. Basically all I did was take a chair from the outside and I put a floor mat on it sometimes if I'm going to sit a long time, but that's where I edit all my videos, charge my cell phone, listen to my music. Sometimes I take the laptop over to my bed if I'm watching a movie. But yeah, this works out really, really good, especially since there's plugs. There's 2 plugs right next to it. So yeah, I couldn't ask for a better digital nomad apartment. This is my patio. It came with 2 chairs and a table, which I brought inside. But this is my view. The view's decent. I'm on the very corner unit, so I can see the river. That was my my door. So when the wind goes through the apartment, it slams the door sometimes. But yeah, my view is actually pretty good. Next to us, they're building some villas down there. So our building is gonna have a swimming pool, and the owner is also building some villas, I think, to rent out. So there's a construction site next to our building, but you don't hear them at all. They're very, very quiet. And they don't start early in the morning either. But yeah, works pretty good. So here's my patio. So here, there's an organizer, like a closet organizer, and I put all my stuff in there. To the left, I have my bug spray, my vitamins, and I don't have athlete's foot, but I hit my feet about twice a week with athlete's foot spray just to keep it at bay. On the second shelf, I have miscellaneous electronic stuff like extra keyboard. On the third shelf, I have Camelback. I have several Camelback units. I have 2 in case like I want to like lend one to a friend to go hiking or whatever. But yeah, I hang up my dress shirts there. On the very bottom, I have a bag. It's a waterproof bag for a backpack that I roll up, and I just put my dirty clothes in there. And it works really good as a hamper because when it gets full, I take it down to the launder, and they launder it and fold all my clothes for like less than $5 US. Like literally, I can wash all of my clothes for $5, and they fold them professionally. So what you're seeing here is the product of that. Basically, I give them a bag of clothes, and they return it all professionally folded. I think they use a folding board because they're all exactly the same. So they work really. They're just so they're just so great. I can't really explain much more than that. But I don't clean my own apartment. I don't do my own clothes. I don't even fold my own clothes. So living here, and I don't make a lot of money either as a digital nomad right now. So my income is about $1,200 a month US, and as you can see, I live pretty well for that. Up there, I have my duffel bag. It's a Black Hawk bag. It's meant for the military, but I use it because I got off Craigslist pretty cheap, and it will store literally everything that I have in that bag. The downside is it gets extremely heavy, but it has wheels as well, so it will roll, and it is very well built, so it will not break. But I have to make sure that whenever I fly, I get airline tickets that include 2 bags because it's always over the weight limit. So as long as it's not over the weight limit of 2 bags, which is about 50 pounds each bag, some airlines do 60 pounds per bag. They usually let it through with no problem. So on this shelf, I have 3 bags, and it's just basically miscellaneous electronic stuff, and I'm not going to show it to you guys, but these bags are really great because you can put labels, you can just throw stuff in there and throw it in your bag, so it doesn't fall out if it gets searched by TSA or whatever. So what else? So we have recessed lighting here as well. There's the bed. So I'm going to show you the bathroom now, and The bathroom is very large for the size of an apartment. I've seen a lot smaller bathrooms, but this bathroom is almost half the size of my bedroom. So it makes it nice because it's not real cramped. It doesn't get steamed up in there. There's a proper fan in there. Let me show you. And the sink is really nice as well. And Housekeeping always cleans my sink really well. And so there's my sink. There's more bug spray, hair gel, shaving stuff, hair stuff. But here's my travel towel. I use like a microfiber towel, and I haven't needed anything else besides that. It dries like you wouldn't believe. It just absorbs all the water off my body, so it works really good. So in my shower, I have Dr. Brummer's soap. I highly recommend that soap. It is my favorite soap by far. It washes off so cleanly and so quickly. I have shampoo and toothpaste and toothbrush, and I have an exfoliating cloth as well. And as you can see, I can take the shower down. It's adjustable by height as well. So when I moved in, I was able to adjust it for the proper height. So if you're really tall, you can actually move it all the way up, and it would probably support someone that's at least like 6'4". So that's nice. I really like this bathroom because it's a wet bathroom, and in the United States we usually don't have those. We have to worry about mold in the United States because we have walls. Some people have carpet in their bathroom, but this bathroom, I can get completely wet on the floor. Sometimes I take the bum gun, as they call them. It sprays water, so you don't need toilet paper. But I just spray off the floor. When I get out, I spray off down here, and it just all drains into the shower. And that's why my bathroom floor is always freaking clean. But other than that, this apartment's not too bad for $380 a month. I'll tell you that. Another feature I like is that I have air conditioning as well, but I don't use it. Don't have to. The weather is just like San Diego. It's like 80 degrees or less. Sometimes it's like 73, 78. But once you get used to it, it's not bad at all. What I like is this bedroom door. It will lock. So if I want to like go out and make, double lock my bedroom, I can. I don't know why you can do that, but it makes it harder for people to break in, I guess. But I have on this shelf, I have my GoPro, my iPad, and a spare cell phone in case I drop this one, and a battery bank. Battery banks are really, really important to have because if your cell phone dies, you don't have Google Maps. And if you don't have Google Maps, you're dead in the water here. So I highly recommend getting at least a 10,000 milliamp hour battery or higher. I like this one. It's a Belkin. It's a name brand one from Amazon. I'll put the link to it at the bottom in the description of this video in case you want to buy it. I keep a hat as well to keep the sun off my face when I need to. Yeah, that's pretty much it. But I hope you guys liked it. There's my fan. Someone gave me that fan that was moving out, and it's a really good fan. It works really well. It has 3 speeds. I put it on me when I go to sleep, and I don't need air conditioning. I leave my bedroom door cracked a little bit so mosquitoes don't come in, but I leave it cracked so there's an airflow, but it's harder for mosquitoes to find its way in. I usually don't leave it open all the way because I have done that in the past, and I've woken up with like mosquito bites on my back, so I don't recommend that. But yeah, so I'm gonna show you guys the living room one more time. TV. Oh yeah, and the TV here comes with all the channels. I have HBO, I have CNN, I have Fox, I have all kinds of channels that normal cable subscribers in the US probably don't have. And I have the international versions of all the news channels. So it's a lot more intellectually based than US news, in my opinion. But there's another outlet. I use that to charge my cell phone sometimes, or keep my laptop powered on while I watch TV. Sometimes I eat dinner here and watch TV. So it's not too bad. Well, thanks for staying with me and listening to all my BS. I hope you guys liked the tour of the apartment. I'll talk to you later. Bye.